Today you're going to be able to check out the Turquoise Nebula we just did. I used more sprays than normal, and that could be the downfall to us. So looks like it might have got us fired. So you'll have to check us out. I was trying to come up with a simpler process that anybody could do. It looks like they probably don't ever want us back. So let us know what you think, if you would have fired us or not. Let me make this look as difficult as possible. When you're rolling this out, the speed you push the roller has a lot to do with the thickness of the material itself. Most people try to gauge the thickness by the pressure they apply. It's a lot easier just to actually control your speed and hardly put any pressure. So, a possibly helpful hint. I always try to pre-roll this before too much epoxy flows over to break the surface tension. Then it allows the product to actually bond when it breaks over that surface, over the edge. And I try to do that before much flows too. I always try to roll everything one direction and then come back and kind of cross roll really quick and really light, because your goal is to make sure that the resin is distributed as evenly as possible across the whole surface. If you notice it's a little thicker in the middle here, I can feel it with the roller, so I'm wanting to distribute that down. A lot of times people get fish eyes or bald spots on the epoxy on their piece, and they mixed the correct amount for the square footage, but they didn't spread it evenly. So the thin spots create the little fish eyes, and that's usually just from a poor application. And I'm always running diagonal. You'll notice that little tiny micro bubbles bursting in a lot of spots that you thought you went over, but you kind of missed a tiny bit of your pass. A lot of people are really good on the surface, but they forget to get their edges, and when you spray from one side, it's real easy to forget that color on your edge. So always make sure you do go around and hit it pretty well. If you're wondering if there's alcohol on top, when you see it shimmering like that, you know there's alcohol. So it's still evaporating. So you wouldn't want to touch it with a torch or anything because it'd catch on fire. Also, when there's alcohol here and you add your next color, it'll just blend if there's still wet alcohol. But as soon as the alcohol evaporates and just leaves the color itself, then you can get a really crisp color on top or next to it. So some people just keep adding their colors consecutively too quickly, and the alcohol keeps just building up, and all the colors just blend to one. Really saturating it with alcohol to get some of the colors to blend. And now I think we should probably let it settle for a minute.